Good evening, good afternoon. This is a Dodge Dart 2013. Well, this one has been in some front end damages. She's been pretty much pushed in from the front. The hood is bent up, the grill and everything is pretty much smashed, and the radiator is ruptured. So she was most damaged was on the on the passenger right side. So we're going to get to this radiator, but I'm kind of having a problem here because of all the pieces are basically broken up, smashed, and bent. So everything in the support I'm taking off is basically falling off in crumbs. So she needs the headlight support and everything. But in this job particularly, you're supposed to take the whole entire bumper cover off, which takes the pull clips where you snatch the clips out. You'll need a 8mm socket, a T20, a T25, 10mm, and an 8mm. That's to taking all the clips off. You have 8 clips and 4 screws up top, 10mm, and you have down at the bottom 8 and clips as well. Most of the stuff basically unsnaps, unfastens. And one thing I don't agree with it, 2 things. These clamps here, it's got a special tool to open them up, and you squeeze to snap it open. And over here you have to release the air conditioning air pressure, because a part of it is basically mounted in through the radiator. It's just like a clamp, and the brackets going through it. You have 2 10mm down, one through here and one down there, but if you remove the whole bumper cover, you'll see it a lot better. The hardest thing is getting to this 8mm back here, because you have to have a very small and petite 8mm as well. You have these clips here that's holding the radiator in at the top, at these cubes here. The cube slides into the slot here, and both sides of this clip seats with the rubber bushing and locks the radiator back in place. So they're trailed usually by some T30 or T20s, and T20s are to take those out on each side. You have 2 clips to hold the top of the radiator in, and at the bottom it just slides up and out. Of course, you have the fan. You have to take the fan out, 2 screws and 2 hooks. This bottom clamp, this radiator hose here, you just pull this clip up here, unmount the 2 10mm screws from the bottom once you have the front bumper off. And it's a little forceful, but this clip comes right off. Part of this hose here, you take the clip up off of the sidewall, and you'll be able to maneuver and pull this off here. It's going to be kind of stiff on there, but it'll come right off. Make sure the washer and everything is still in place, intact. Draining it is also on the opposite side down there at the bottom. So I hope everyone's learned a little something about the difficult Dart. It's pretty tough there, guys, but it's not hard to really get to it, taking stuff off and getting it out. But I can't take this bumper off. It's in bad condition, and the support behind is falling apart. So I'm gonna bend a little bit back in place for the hood to line up and latch and shut, and she'll have to replace the parts later. But we got to fix what's needed and get it done, you know. So Mr. Pulley signing out.